Hi guys, it's me, Jocelyn here again, and I have a very special topic for this video today, and that being the very special patrons of the gym where I go to a lot. Now, for the most part, the people at the gym are pretty much regulars, and they're very friendly. You got people over here that do the workout, you got people over there that do the workout, and everything's pretty good for them. Some of them are friendly, some are not friendly. For example, Sakura and some of my other friends, they are very friendly for me. And there are other people who are not so friendly to me, like Damien, for example. But there are certain people over there that are not to be trifled with at all, and that will be the very a special group of women in particular, because as you will see, I will consider them a very special category of people. Now, the first one I barely remember. I don't even remember her name. But it's funny because she gave me her Instagram account, which is something like that. Lexi something. I forgot what it was. Tati X. Something. So, anyway, I go to the gym, right? I like to try to make friends over there, try to talk to people and whatnot. So, I talked to this one girl that's on the treadmill. We screwed me on so I could talk to her behind her and with the treadmill, with the stick climbing. She would do the stick climbing thing, and I went to the treadmill next door to her. So I was over there talking to her before I started my, using the treadmill, and we got to talking, and we talked about our ages and stuff. And she said that she's 25. I was over there. I said that my age at the time was 39 years old. So we got into talking about that, and she said that she didn't mind. I don't know what that meant. I think it could have been a relationship, or it could have been something else. So she gives me an Instagram account and told her that I would message her and blah blah blah. I can just smack it. So I go do, what I want to do with the other part of the gym. This is before they got new equipment and they got new stuff. Which, by the way, I do not like it whatsoever. The two little things to do over there now, and there's too much that I can't do. For example, there's to do the vertical leg lifts, the vertical ab crunch there. Now they got a new thing that's like a whole big thing, and more pain than else, quite literally. And there are high bars up there, but I can't reach them. Somebody told me that they could climb up on it, but I don't want to do that, because with my luck, I'd probably go climb up it, and I would injure myself, or I would break something, and then I would have to pay them a little fortune to get it fixed. But in any case, I went to go do something else. Now this girl looked at me and she followed me all the way to where we're going on the next machine. And she was very she looked at me worried for whatever reason. So I'm over there, do what I have to do. I never see the girl again, but at all. And she has a very distinct look to her. She looks awful like the actresses Emma Stone and or Anna Taylor-Joy. It's a very pretty woman. In any case, I asked the people there, have you seen this girl around here? They said, yeah, she's a regular customer. So I was hoping to meet up, see her again, and stuff like that. So, anyway, I got to look at her Instagram picture, on the profile picture there. And, this is what you mean that she's one of those women, one of those very special type of women, because she wouldn't accept my friend request, even though she accepted it, even though we talked about it and we exchanged it. She even gave it to me. She even searched for it on my phone, on my Instagram account. So that wasn't that big of a deal. But what it was like, one of those, looks like she was at like a club picture, like a club, like a dance music club type of thing, and she looked down like this, and she had her thumbs hooked around her pants to kind of like hint to something else, something a little bit more X-rated, if you will. But I couldn't. I just couldn't put my finger on it. But I would say that she was trying to lead men to that specific part of the club or whatever, to do something else, some extracurricular activities. Maybe she would try to appear on street men at the gym. I can't say, because most of the people at the gym are usually either got a significant other or they're gay. And that goes for men and women too. Which is fine with me, because, most of my gay friends are at the gym. Which is fine. I actually find them very, very funny. Some of them, including the one guy that was over there with me, that wants to make eating ass legal. And that's the only truth that I ever saw that I was personally offended by. But yeah, the people at the gym yelled at him for that, and that's pretty much he deserved that. Thinking that shit like that would go unnoticed by the higher ups. And here I thought that they would yell at me for something first for that. But anyway, I never saw her again. Thank goodness. Although this one girl that I saw there at the gym, but about the same age and build as Lexi, was doing her trimmer run. She's looking at me, so I went over to talk to her, and she said hi, and then I went around back to talk to her from behind, more of a comfortable position. I got out and went just to climb her, and then immediately hit the stop button, and then ran to the front desk. Like, if you didn't want to talk to me, you could have just said, could not have just said, hello or something like that. You could just ignore me like everybody else does, doesn't want to talk to me. You didn't have to be so damn rude about it. Or you could have said, like, I'm not in the mood to talk, or whatever the case was. But, anyway. Now for the other person on my little video list here. I think her name was Jessica. That might not have been a real name, but at times I tend to leave my phone, I leave my phone in my spot where I was doing the gym work, so that I could go over to get water or a drink or something, or bring something to the front desk or wherever. Basic stuff. Everybody knows me over there. Everybody knows that this is my phone. This is my whatever. There are many like it, but this is mine. So anyway, I left my phone there for one time in the 360 room on one of the workbenches over there. And then I go out, and then this woman walked by and she said, she returned my phone for me while I was away. So I thought, that was nice. That was nice how she didn't do that. So I stopped by and talked to her, but she was doing something with one of the machines. As a good little icebreaker. So it turns out that her name is Jessica. I believe that her phone number is still on my phone. I don't know what that is, but I just figured to leave it there. So anyway, I got in talking to her. She's from Middletown, and she came all the way up here because she didn't have a gym over there, which I knew was a lie because they don't only have one Planet Fitness there, but they have two. So I think I might have found this out like afterwards, after I went home for the day. So we got in talking to her about stuff. She was in the, she has kids, all that stuff. That's like, kids, that's like the grocery bills are so high and stuff like that. So she was in that, and she was trying to be real friendly with me and stuff. I was like, oh boy, a woman actually wanted to talk to me. Oh boy, that's really nice, that's really special. So then I leave her alone and end up playing, have a good day, have a good workout, blah blah blah. So then I finish up what I'm doing over there. My 2 hours were pretty much at the gym. My father got to get me, and we would go home. So then she said, I just got done with the workout too. I'm going to the shop right now. See you soon. Like, okay, yeah. So, this is where I get the speculation a little bit here. Because I'm going to assume that if I had gone with her to ShopRite, or I made her at ShopRite, she would have said, okay, here are my groceries. I want you to pay for my groceries. And if you do, I'll give you a little something on the side. So I was like, okay, no. I just thought, no. I never talked to her ever again. I don't want to see her again. I never did see her again. So, what I'm thinking is that she used this type of grocery buying, that type of thing. Oh, I'm poor, I need help with groceries. That, I'll treat you for something. some other service for the food that you can buy me. I think that she used that kind of trick in at the Planet Fitness there in Planet Fitnesses over in Middletown, try to get what you wanted. And the people over there would like the wiser tricks. So they said, "No, you're out of here, and you're gonna continue doing that type of stuff and try to pull that stuff out of the men that or come here for gym services. No, you're out. Get out of here." And the funny thing is that Middletown from Kingston, like an hour away, maybe an hour and a half away from Kingston. So that's quite a little hike for her to come up here away from Middletown just to meet up with the guy and chatting up and then buy stuff for her. That's a long way until you figure out what way she would try to pull. I'm thinking that there would have been some kind of sexual exchange there if I had done that with her. But I'm an honest man. I don't want to do it that way. I look down all those type of transactions and stuff. So, but anyway, yeah. I find it interesting that you would come all the way up here to do that type of thing when I know full well that there are 2 gyms in Middletown that you could do that for. And plus there are other gyms in Trenton in Poughkeepsie and south of Middletown and all that. So they probably know about her. And her, probably like a little, I don't want to say one poster, but the people at the gym, the people behind the front desk, probably know about her, and probably know that this person is not coming there to work her but off at the gym. She's doing it for other reasons. So, watch out for her and keep an eye out for this person. Make sure she doesn't go home with any men. Although that it could just be a speculation on my part, but more likely that speculation the hunter was right. Although weird things that she returned her phone. That could be a way to hook me in and grab my attention. But literally. And we exchanged numbers. I never called her. I never texted her after that day. Because something told me that if I had called her, the groceries and the stuff she would have got would have been very expensive. And that before all the tests and stuff came into play. So I think that, she probably tried to sweet talk me with the whole, I'm poor, I got, kids to feed and all this stuff. Well, if you got kids to feed, why you going all this way out of your neighborhood just to romance a guy and give you free food? It's like you can't do that stuff close to your home unless, like I said, unless the people at the gym probably know about her and probably don't want to deal with that kind of thing. Lawsuit and Planet Fitness is more like a family type thing for families and stuff. You can't have somebody that's doing extracurricular activities in the back behind the parking lot in a grocery store. Be advertising awareness, if you will, in a gym like that. Like I can have a guy going around place making a desire of sexual activity on his shirt available for all little kids to see. And I did chew that guy out too. Not in that way, but I yelled at him about it. And to this day, I always bring it up as a joke. I mean, what the hell was he thinking when he did that? I mean, you told me, but why would someone like that have a shirt like that? And not only that, but when I found that device on the bench there, why would anyone bring that to a gym? It was a butt plug. But why would anyone do that? Bring it to a family type establishment like that? Be like bringing a little back with you to Texas Roadhouse in the family restaurant. But anyway, let me know how you guys like that little extra videos I made about two certain types of women that I met at the gym. And yeah, I think that this could also apply to men too. It just found to be a little gigolo. But yeah, the thing is, most of the women suck. I mean, first one, Lexi was probably trying to get me to go to her club or whatever. But the other one, Jessica, was more of a overtly sexual promise. If you buy me this, if you go out with me to the grocery store and pay for my bill and stuff, or I might do this for you. I mean, she was kind of showing off the goods, if you will, at the gym, but that's the point. And yeah, I know I was the only guy that you were talking to, by the way. But yeah, know how you guys like this. Let me know if you guys have any more of these type of stories for future reference. But don't use the real name. I'm fairly sure that these women don't have the real names are Lexi and Jessica. I don't even know what Jessica to go to. I know it Lexi, but not that good. So yeah. If you like what you see here, you want to see more of my videos and such, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Or you can always contact me for any future information on my future videos by calling me or texting me at my number. I have 631-707-3707. And you can follow me on Twitter at PNelsonPro. My email is at jjviewingchannel@gmail.com. Also, my I would like to salute all you good gym patrons out there who just want to be friendly, like I do, who like going in and working out and getting bigger and stronger and some tone and stuff for your boyfriends, girlfriends, lovers, or whatever. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. And I'll see you in the next video. Or you girls. and guys in internet land. Sayonara, BSN, ciao.